Welcome to the Hair and Scalp Diaries, your ultimate guide to achieving vibrant, healthy hair naturally. With certified trichologist Tara T. Whether you're dealing with hair loss, scalp issues, or simply want to enhance your hair care routine, we're here to help with holistic remedies and expert advice. Join us as we explore the best natural solutions for both women and men, featuring expert interviews, personal stories, and practical tips. Get ready to unlock the secrets to luscious, healthy hair. Your journey to better hair and scalp health begins right here.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. This is Darryl Elliott of Diadem Technologies and also the founder of FireCART. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, and we're coming back to you again on the Hair and Scalp Diaries. I want to thank you all for joining us for this conversation. We've been having a great time, and we're thankful for your support. So make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels here at FireCART. That is at FireCART Shop across all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we would like for you to continue to grow this community. We're really happy and excited about all of you taking part, and we want to keep on getting the word out to everyone. So let's go ahead with our conversation. Hello, ladies. How are you today?
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, let me move over. Okay, that's better.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. And guess what? We also have to say happy birthday to Tara. Hey.
Oh my God.
To you.
Oh my gosh. I had been celebrating all week. To God be the glory. I made it to see another year. God is so good. I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed because it could have been another way. But God saw fit for me to not just see another birthday, but to excel and soar. I'm so excited about this journey. Yes. Thank you guys. I love you for that. Yes. My birthday was on August the 13th. So still in celebration mode.
Yes. News we want to hear.
All right.
Yeah, that is the news we want to hear. I'm so glad that you enjoyed yourself, and we were celebrating with you. And may God continue to give you many, many, many more.
Thank you.
Prosperity,
I love you guys.
Growth, all that good stuff, favor, all the wonderful things that we know that He has for us.
I'm so jealous of you guys with summer birthdays. You get to do all the fun stuff. My birthday's in January. It's cold. It's like,
I know. That's all right. We got you, girl. I'm a summer baby all day long, and I am not a fan of the winter. I don't want to say hate because that's not a good word, but I am not fond of winter. You know, I was born in August, so I can take the heat, the humidity, 103 degrees. I love it. But that winter weather, girl, no. So I feel for you, but that's okay. We're gonna do something.
Kim seasons up during the winter. When the cold hits her, she just can't. She can't even say the words out her mouth.
I'm like a little crab. I can't talk. I'm just like.
I know. I do not like winter. It's not my best friend. I get it. I'm right there with you. Yeah, so I get it.
I'm a northeastern kid and had to sometimes live and sleep in the mountains at a young age. So I just had to adapt to whatever it is. So I guess
whatever the environment.
Yeah, whatever the environment. I'm just glad that I was able to make it through.
Make it through.
That's all I can say.
We're trying to be comfortable. What are you talking?
Make it through. Make it through with the winter. Make it through with the winter in my world. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So what's on the docket today? What's on tap today? What are we talking about?
Today we are talking about the benefits of natural oils for natural hair.
Yes.
That sounds.
And I got to tell you, Tara, you messed me up last week with talking about those ingredients, that propylene glycol.
Yes.
My products, like, oh boy, I have quite a with that, and I actually was going to buy a food product, some coconut. Some sweetened coconut. And I was like, oh, this must be a preservative or something. So I was like, okay, let me rethink this. So that's why I got this out today, because I'm I'm trying to work on some things.
Yeah, and that's why, you know what, Kimberly, you're absolutely right. This is why, guys, we are doing this show. Please like, comment, and share. Again, if you know someone who could benefit, please tag someone, call someone, DM someone, tag someone and say, hey, we're on here talking about some really, really good stuff today, especially about what Kimberly just said, ingredients, but mainly benefits of natural oils for natural hair. But I wanted to touch on something that you said, Kimberly, as naturals, and I've done it, this is no judgment here. A lot of times when I'm talking to you guys, it's because I experienced, made the same mistakes and did the same thing. So this is not to throw shade. This is not to dumb down. This is not to judge anyone, because I think I was the biggest product junkie out there. So a lot of times I'm coming from experience, not from what I saw, not from what I read, not from what I Googled, but my own personal experience where I made the mistakes for you. So I'm just trying to save you some time. I'm trying to save you from losing more hair. I'm trying to save you from getting the scissors and cutting off your hair and say, you know what, this is it. I can't take it anymore. So I'm coming from experience, but I remember going to Walmart and going to like Sally's Beauty and I'm looking for natural hair products. And this is before, I really became aware of ingredients, and before I really, just was just really conscious about what I put on my hair and what I put on my body. So originally, like some of you, and that's why we're doing this, I will go to Sally's, I will go to Walmart, and the first thing I look and see is what is on sale. Oh, 2 for $5, I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. Oh, and see, but we can't name names. So stuff that's in the brown jars and the orange jars, y'all know what I'm talking about, with the black lid. Oh my gosh, they 2 for $20. It's 30% off this entire brand or this entire. So I never looked at the ingredients. I shopped because it was on sale. I shopped because it was the hottest thing on YouTube. It was a viral sensation, and you had all these little Instagrammers and YouTubers slicking their hair down, and then we get in the mirror and we do the same thing and look a hot mess, not realizing that her texture is different than our texture. Listen, I had been there and done that. So we are here to educate, because we can't chase safe organic ingredients.
Right.
We have to chase healthy. That's why we're doing this. We can't.
I'm chasing after healthy. That's right.
Yes, we have to chase after healthy. And a lot of times, we think, and listen, today I'm going to share some really, really good stuff with you, because again, sometimes we just do too much because we don't know. And we're buying these ingredients, we're buying these products because it says coconut oil and it says olive oil, not understanding that a lot of those ingredients, the DET 103, when they have all these letters and numbers behind it, run. If you can't pronounce it, run. Okay. So a lot of times it is a derivative of a coconut oil or an olive oil. It's not the real thing, y'all. Listen to me. A lot of times it is synthetics that will mimic, like it is doing something, or it is mimicking the effects of olive oil and coconut oil, because there are actual properties and benefits to these oils. So a lot of times they will use synthetics or a derivative of to mimic, like I said, but it's not the real thing. Can I just be real? Y'all know I'm real, right? Kimberly, y'all know I'm real. Instead of buying so-and-so olive oil hair care by
Right. Just buy some olive oil.
Just go buy the olive oil.
Tara, I figured this out years ago. I say, you know what? It used to cost less for the olive oil than to buy the hair oil. I'm like, why am I paying $3 for a little thing of Kimmy oil when I could buy a whole thing for $3 of olive oil? Now the olive oil, they must have caught on to us because the price has doubled. I'm like, whoa. But I went ahead and bought it.
Listen.
Got to get into these oils.
Please listen to my sis. Please listen to my sis. Because a lot of times, and even when you buy the products that has olive oil, coconut oil, it may be only 5 or 10%. If that much. So if you want the benefits of the actual oil, buy the oil.
Can the businessman jump in on that part there?
Yes, Pastor Darryl.
That's what we call marketing. They were able to sell you a picture and an illusion. So they can claim truth in advertising because they did put a touch of olive oil in that. So we have to be careful now. I think that we are trying to evolve now and learn that not everything that says what it is truly fully what it's supposed to be. So that is how we fall prey to a lot of marketing schemes that are on the shelves that have not necessarily benefited us.
Yeah, I bought a nice little edge control a couple weeks back, and it said flaxseed, argan. I was like, oh, this is going to be better. I looked at the back, and I used it today, and I remember you talking about it. I was like, I noticed my head was itching a little bit. I'm like, oh, it's probably that. So, whatever.
We live and we learn. I've done it, Kimberly. I have been there. And done it. So I know. But yeah. So if you're looking for the benefits of a particular oil, buy the oil, guys. Buy the oil. I'm not a stickler on brands. You can get Walmart brand, Giant brand. I mean, you can go to Whole Foods. It doesn't matter. Get you the real deal, and we're gonna go from there. That's what we're doing.
Down south, you can go to Piggly Wiggly. Just
what?
Piggly Wiggly. Is
that a such thing?
That's a massive. That's a massive market chain down south.
Oh, I have. Okay, I'm not going. Okay.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
Shout out to all my family down in North Carolina.
Okay. Okay.
Are we gonna go through this list, or are we gonna take a break?
Yes, we are.
Are we gonna take a break?
Pastor Darryl.
Yes. So you guys sent me a list.
I said, are we going to take a break first or go through the list?
I think we can take a break real quick, and then we can come back on the other side.
Perfect.
All right.
In a world where convenience meets diversity, there's one marketplace that stands out from the rest. Welcome to FireCART, your ultimate destination for all things shopping. At FireCART, we believe in bringing you not just the everyday essentials, but also a curated selection of cultural and handmade products that celebrate diversity and craftsmanship from around the globe. Whether you're looking for the latest gadgets, trendy fashion pieces, or one-of-a-kind artisanal creations, FireCART has you covered. Our diverse range of products caters to every taste and preference. But that's not all. Introducing our exciting affiliate program, Firestarters, where you have the opportunity to earn money by being a FireCART seller or by referring customers through your affiliate link with generous commissions. Imagine making passive income simply by sharing products you love with your friends and followers. With FireCART, it's not just about shopping, it's about building your own success story. And here's the kicker. During our exclusive launch period, you can take advantage of discounted pricing and special perks available only to our founding members. So why wait? Join the FireCART revolution today and experience shopping like never before. FireCART, where every purchase ignites a world of opportunity. For more information, visit firecart.shop. Your journey to endless possibilities starts now.
So we want you to make sure that you continue to join in the FireCART startup period. Let me tell you, I'm excited because we are working on FireCART Global as well. So we are sourced all around the globe now. And boy, it's just taking us some time to put in all these products, but you can get a lot of what you need. I mean, you can get a lot, and you will have a US-based company to do so. So we want you to continue to explore FireCART. And if you are a seller, you get your own real estate on the platform. So make sure you check out FireCART at firecart.shop. And we want to make sure that you can join in on the revolution that is FireCART, and you can help grow your business, grow your base. And if you're an affiliate, we have a wonderful affiliate program for you, and you can be able to sell the items as well, even if you yourself are not a seller. So make sure you check out FireCART, and we look forward to you joining us. Well, ladies, let's go ahead and pick up on the conversation. Thank you so much. So where were we, Kim? I'm sorry.
Well, I have a list of some oils that we're going to talk about today. And I also have a question with this list too, Tara. So
Ma'am.
to help me get into the details. So the first oil on our list is coconut
Yes.
oil.
Okay. It is coconut oil. I get asked all the time, does it make a difference whether it's extra virgin olive oil, regular virgin olive oil? The only difference is the way that it's pressed. That's pretty much the only difference. The benefits of whether it's extra or not really doesn't matter. It now for more health benefits as far as including it in your diet. There may be some difference, but as far as on your hair, there really isn't any difference. It's just the way that it is pressed. But olive oil is one of, I would say, my personal go-to oils, to be honest. It's wonderful as a carrier oil. And for those of you, out there who may not know what a carrier oil is, it is your oil base that will carry all the other oils that you pour into that particular oil. So it kind of like houses other oils to help it to apply smoothly. When you're applying viscous oils like castor oil, it helps to thin it out. So it's a good base as far as adding other oils, and it pretty much plays well with all oils. Some oils don't work well as base oils, but when it comes to olive oil as well as coconut oil, those are great carrier oils that you can add other oils to as an oil blend, if that makes sense. Did you want to ask your question first, Kimberly, before we get started?
No, I just wanted you to go through each oil.
Okay.
This time, and we can just go down the list, or however you want to.
That's fine. Okay. So let's start with olive oil. So first of all, olive oil is great for penetrating the scalp. It's great for penetrating the hair shaft. It is one of the few oils, olive oil, coconut oil, and argan oil, which is all on this list, is one of the few oils that actually penetrate the hair shafts. So that's really, really good. Olive oil also helps to prevent breakage. It helps to stimulate hair growth. It actually nourishes the hair fibers. When it comes to nourishing, that's a whole different element. Nourishment just helps to add shine and sheen and just help to protect it and keep it looking healthy and feeling healthy. So that's very, very important. Olive oil is really, really good also for helping with dry, damaged hair. So if people have like heat damage, your coloring, your perming, one of your go-to oils to help treat some of that or help prevent some of that hair damage is to apply olive oil and do like a hot oil treatment before or do a hot oil treatment afterwards. I'm sorry, there's a fly in here. So it's really, really good for a pre-poo. A pre-poo is a conditioner or something that we apply to our hair before we wash it. I do a pre-poo. I just don't put oils in there, but some people do because, again, it helps to nourish your hair. So it's great for a hot oil treatment. So that's one of my go-to oils. The next oil, which I absolutely love, is coconut oil. Coconut oil is an excellent blend for it's also a carrier oil that's good for the herbs that I use. So my foundation and my base for my herbs and oils would be coconut oil. Very, very good. I absolutely love coconut oil because it's rich in fatty acids. Again, it's one of those oils that is excellent for penetrating the hair shaft. It actually nourishes the hair and scalp. It provides, and when I say penetrate the hair shaft, that is to penetrate deep moisture into the hair shaft. That is very, very important. It helps to also, the wonderful thing about coconut oil is that it helps to reduce the water absorbed into the hair shaft when your hair is wet. Because a lot of times we can overwet and your hair shaft will swell and hold all this water. So then it's hard for any other product to penetrate, if that makes sense. So when you apply coconut oil to your hair, it actually helps to prevent your hair shaft from overswelling or from retaining too much water. It will do it by itself. You don't need another oil. So it's really, really good for that. I get asked all the time, Tara, what do you think about Jamaican castor oil? Jamaican black castor oil is wonderful. I like regular castor oil, especially when I'm making my oils, just because of the thickness of it and, other properties. But I don't really get asked about castor oil. I get asked about Jamaican castor oil, which is why it's number 3 on the list. Jamaican black castor oil, yes, it is good for hair. It helps to promote hair growth. It helps to prevent hair breakage. I know some people think that's a myth, but it actually does that. It's rich in vitamin E, which is really, really crucial for hair growth. It helps to increase blood flow to the scalp and actually helps to treat and feed those hair follicles. And also is excellent for dry, itchy scalp. So if you're dealing with dandruff, any kind of flaking, irritation, Jamaican black castor oil is excellent for treating any kind of scalp conditions where you're dealing with some kind of irritation and things of that nature. Is going to help dry up some of those flakes, help to just maintain a healthy scalp and kind of like manage those flakes, especially after you shampoo. Put a little bit of Jamaican black castor oil on your scalp and you'll notice, that you'll flake less, your scalp will irritate less. So it's really, really good for that. So that was number 3 on the list. We have 5 guys. So number 4, argan oil. I get asked all the time, what is the benefits and the properties of argan oil? Argan oil is really, really good for promoting hair growth. It's also one of my go-to oils because it's very lightweight. So if you're someone who is dealing with let's say scalp irritation, you're prone to a lot of buildup. You have what am I trying to say? Wavy hair. Your hair is not as thick and coily. It's just straight. It's just wavy. It's very thin, maybe a little less dense. Then argan oil is going to be a perfect oil for you because it's very, very lightweight. It is one of the few hair oils that actually will not weigh your hair down. So I get asked that all the time, what is the benefits of argan oil? So a lot of people use it because it's lightweight. It also helps to prevent dandruff. So that's really, really good too if you're dealing with those itchy and those flakes and things of that nature. It's also rich in omega fatty acids. Argan oil is excellent for for combating frizz. Fizziness. Sometimes when I'm wearing like my hair in a bun, which I really do, I will get some argan oil and coconut oil and, put it together and just rub it on my hair and it keeps my hair from poofing. So it really helps with the flyaways. It really helps with the frizz. When you're going out there in those heated temperatures, it's really, really good for that. But the purpose again of argan oil is the fact that it's just very, very lightweight. So that's one of definitely my oils as a go-to. The last and final oil, which is, oh my gosh, one of my absolute faves. Okay, jojoba oil. To be honest, I tend to use this oil within my carrier oil, and I tend to use it by itself. Why is that? Because it is rich in vitamin A, B, C, and E. Excellent source of just overall nutrients in jojoba oil. It actually helps to strengthen hair follicles. It helps to reduce breakage. And also, people may not know this, but it helps to balance the production of sebum that's on our scalp. And we need to talk about that for a second. So there is sebum that actually secretes on your scalp. Naturally, God intended it to be that way so that because if we didn't have that, guys, our scalp would just be like bare bone. Okay. So there's a natural sebum that accumulates on your scalp naturally. For some people, it's an overproduction of sebum. That's when your seborrheic dermatitis comes into play. For some people, it's not enough sebum that, accumulates on the scalp. So it helps to balance that. So you don't have too much or too less. That's the whole purpose of jojoba oil. It helps to maintain that, which can help reduce hair loss, because if you have too much, that's other issues that it will cause, and we can get into that a whole nother day. Also, it is antifungal and it is antibacterial. So that's another reason why I love jojoba oil. And jojoba oil, speaking of the sebum that's on your natural scalp, jojoba oil is one of the few oils that actually mimics that sebum. Okay, it is the closest oil that you can find that actually matches and is compatible to the natural oil that is on your scalp. So if you're dealing with scalp irritation, you have sensitive scalp, jojoba oil is good for those who have sensitive scalp. Argan oil is another one that is sensitive to, that is great for sensitive scalp. Jamaican black castor oil, if you have sensitive scalp, kind of be careful. I would kind of like probably combine Jamaican black castor oil with another oil. So I brought up these 5 oils because not only are they my go-to, these are like my staples, but they actually provide excellent benefits and properties. And you have 2 carrier oils that I mentioned, olive oil and coconut oil. Those are your 2 carrier oils. Yes, you can use 2 carrier oils at one time. You can take those 2 carrier oils with the 3 oils that I just mentioned, put them all together, do a ratio that works for you. You want to have more of a carrier blend, meaning castor oil and olive oil. You want that to be at least, for me, 50%. And then you can kind of like blend in these other 3 oils, shake it up, and there you go. You can start with these 5, which will help to improve your scalp and your hair significantly. Let me just point out one thing. All oils, guys, do not penetrate. Okay, that's number 1. What penetrates is your olive oil, your coconut oil, your Jamaican olive oil, coconut oil, and argan oil. One more point, because I know we got to move, because this is very, very important. Oils do not moisture. Repeat after me. Oils do not moisturize. They are sealants. They help to protect your hair. They help to seal your hair. They actually help to nourish your hair. The oils are used to repair, strengthen, grow, seal, lock. That's the whole purpose of oils. They do not moisturize because you need water in order to moisturize. There's no water in oil. So that's why it is important to wet your hair first or use a moisturizer. It could be liquid, it could just be straight water, or it could just be a water-based moisturizer. Okay. And make sure when you look at moisturizers that the first ingredient is moisture. So you want to moisturize first. Then you want to get an oil to now lock in that moisture. And once it locks in that moisture, that oil will then start to do its job. Nourish, strengthen, grow, treat flakes, treat dandruff, work as an antifungal agent. It would then begin to go to work. But oils do not moisturize. Okay, they're sealants, they're protectors, they're strengtheners. So I just wanted to make that point very clear.
I'm sorry. You got me feeling good about myself because as a kid, that's exactly what I did. I used to wet my hair and then I put the oil on top of it. Boy, I feel like I did something now.
Yes.
Tara. Thank you for boosting myself.
That's why my skin glowing now, Pastor Darryl.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, and not only can you use that on your scalp, you can use it on your face. God's skin is skin. Okay, so the same skin that's on your face is the same skin that's on your hair. And a lot of times our face, because we want to know why my face breaks out, but my scalp is okay, because your face is exposed to the elements. It's sensitive. So you may have a few more breakouts or whatever, more so than flakes on your scalp. Just be mindful and just kind of like monitor. But those same oils are beneficial for your face as well as your scalp.
Yeah, because I know when I was like I said, growing up, that's something I just naturally did. So I think to me, a lot of things when we have these discussions, it makes me think about how much we come into this world doing naturally. And then sometimes it's the commercial aspect of things that can take us away from what we are capable of doing naturally.
Kimberly?
Yeah, I was thinking about the Bible said there's a balm in Gilead. So we back to okay, from the beginning to the end. The balms are the oils, so we got to get to it. I do have a couple questions.
Preach here, Queen. Preach here.
Because I stood in the aisle at Walmart for a while looking at these oils. One, I was like, what happened to the price of olive oil? Two, I wanted to know, do I need the light olive oil? Do I need the the regular olive oil? Do I need the extra virgin olive oil? So you answer that question. And the same with coconut oil. I don't always like to buy the big jar because it's so solid. So are you supposed to, I know different oils have different temperatures at which they are liquid and solid. So do you have any recommendations about?
I do. So as a manufacturer, and Kimberly, you're absolutely right. And others, may have this question. I've been asked that question before, what is the difference and why is one solid and why it's not? So coconut oil is coconut oil. Let me just be clear with that. It's all coconut oil. Okay. Extra virgin, not virgin. Again, it's the way that it is cold pressed and all of that. That really does not matter to me. But as a manufacturer, yes, there are two different versions of coconut oil. As Kimberly mentioned, you have the solid and you have the liquid. So one is fractionated and one is unfractionated. So one is going to give you solid and one is going to give you liquid. So as a manufacturer, I use both. So I have body scrubs. I don't really push them as much because a lot of people come here to purchase them. I'll take them when I do events. So I will buy the solid primarily for products that I need to use a solid coconut, for, which is your body scrubs and some other things that I'm formulating. But when it comes to hair oils, like what you're saying, Kimberly, and other things, I use the liquid. So it all depends on which oil and which version you prefer. So people say, well, can I use the solid? Yes, you can use the solid oil. Put it in your hands, rub it until it melts because the heat from your hands is going to heat up in your palms, and you can just rub it onto your hair and scalp. But be mindful, because I hear people, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to say it, Kimberly. I know I'm going to get in trouble. I'm just allergic to coconut oil because it just made my hair hard. Okay. So I'm just going to say it. For 90% of the people, coconut oil does not make your hair hard.
Okay.
It just became solid.
Oh, because I was like, coconut oil don't hurt.
So if you tend to use it in the wintertime, it's going to feel like, oh my gosh, my hair is so hard. No, it just solidified on your hair strings. And if you notice in the summertime, you had no problem with it. I hear you over there laughing, Kim. But in the summertime, you have no problems, right?
Right.
This is liquid. It then liquefies. That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
Expensive coconut oil in the jar, extra virgin, organic. I was doing something, and then I went to, I'm gonna say names because I'm not gatekeeping. I went to Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree has these little jars of refined coconut oil. I
did not know that.
I said, let me try this, and so I use it for some of my cooking recipes too, because the solid just doesn't always do what I wanted to do. So
yep.
Yeah, I got another question because this sounds pricey and expensive to buy all the oils at one time. So I already gave y'all a tip for the coconut oil, Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it says coconut oil only. Check on it. But where can we buy argan oil and jojoba oil by themselves? Because I've never seen them on the shelf anywhere. Is that like a specialty order product or what?
Yeah and no. So I have gotten jojoba oil and argan oil. I say argan oil most of the time, but I have gotten jojoba oil all of the time at either Whole Foods. Mom's Organic Market is very, very good for that. MOMS. Oh, you guys keep me in prayer because I'm in the process of trying to get into their market, Mom's Organic Market. There's one in Cockeysville. There's one in White Marsh. So I'm in the, I'm talking to them to see if we can, get the products on the shelves. So that would just be a wonderful addition. That's an organic market. So just keep your girl in prayer. But yes, I would say Mom's Market, I know Trader Joe's. I know everyone doesn't have Trader Joe's. A lot of them shut down, but for the few areas that do have it, I know you can find jojoba oil there. They used to have argan oil, but like a lot of these big box companies, they have started scaling back on their inventory. So what you used to find, you can't even find anymore. But they used to carry argan oil. If all else fails, you can always Google 100% natural argan oil, and which can lead you to direct sellers who actually have it. So it's best to go to like a supplier that is known that is known for just selling organic oils. They are online. Your retailers, your distributors, okay, they're called distributors, and you can just pull up, organic argan oil, and a plethora of companies will come up. There's companies that I use, my go-to, and they don't just have that oils, but oh my gosh, hundreds. I mean, there's so many oils out there you guys don't even know exist, But
maybe, do you have an oil blend that you can mix up and sell to us? Do you have oil blends?
I do. So yeah, I do. So the oil blend that I have has all these oils on it, as well as Indian Ayurvedic herb, which has been the game changer for my hair growth. Your horsetail, your henna, your neem, Brahmi. You know what, Kimberly? We got to write that down. We need to sit down and go over some of these Indian Ayurvedic herbs. I know we touched on henna, but there's probably about 7, maybe 5 to 7. That's like a go-to, because a lot of people are using herbs and they're throwing them all together. And God bless you, I get it. And I used to do the same thing. But they're, again, know their properties, know their benefits, know what works better when you put these 2 together instead of these 3. And I'm here to help you with that. So I have Indian herbs that I put into my oils, as well as not just oils that we use here. And I don't like using the word, United States of America, but some things just aren't popular, or aren't, I ain't gonna say popular, known, in our culture. So, I use oils that we don't even know about, that we are not privileged or, have been open to even hear about. But these oils are known in these other countries. And when I say, their hair is flourishing and thriving, and I'm like, what are you using? Just that one oil, really? So those oils are in this product. In the oil blend as well. So yeah, and if we need to do a part 2, Kimberly, of just going over Indian organic oils, Chinese organic oils. And when I say Chinese, no, I'm not saying it's Chinese oils, but these are oils that are used in these countries. Other countries, guys, have other oils that are their go-to. Olive oil and organic oil is universal, is worldwide, but a lot of these countries are using oh God, write this down, Kimberly. We need to go over this Shibi butter. That just hit my spirit.
Shibi butter?
Yeah, we do.
So let's tease that, and then let's come back on the other side.
Yep. So we need to go over that. So I'm just thinking of things that, I know we're gravitating to, but we need to understand. We need to understand what it is.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll bring that back on the other side. We'll be right back after this.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey guys, it's Tara Gregory, trichologist, manufacturer, and hair loss survivor. Welcome to my clinical treatment center in Towson, Maryland, where we holistically focus on the hair and scalp issues from the root cause, along with our #1 selling clinical collection, a 4-step system that includes our top selling hair and scalp paste, formulated for alopecia, breakage, thinning, and shedding. So schedule your virtual appointment or same-day consultation and scalp exam for only $99. Click the booking link on the website. And I'm so glad to finally meet you, because today, hair loss stops here.
Make sure you visit Tara's shop on FireCART, and also you can visit her in person. And you know that she is one of our leaders on the platform, and we love working with up and coming manufacturers. Or maybe you're already here, but people don't get to see you as much as you would like to. So we want to continue to highlight some of the great leaders that are out here bringing wonderful products to the market, but they may not have Wall Street behind them. And we want you to make sure that you get the best of what's out there to offer on FireCART. So guys, I want you to go and pick back up what we were just talking about.
Yeah. I'm hoping that as we're putting all this information out there, they're not going to do us like they did the chicken wings. As soon
Oh
as they
Lord.
found out we like something, they want to overcharge and take
Oh
the
my
price.
gosh.
That's a very
Yes.
touchy
Have a
subject with me.
secret
I was
group
in
chat
Walmart
to
the other
talk
day.
about.
I had a fit. I said, I remember. I remember when chicken wings was struggle food. What happened?
Listen. Don't you know it? Don't you know? I remember as a child. Yes. And our parents got chicken wings because we had chicken wings almost every other day because they were cheap.
Man,
Now
they always
olive oil
on
is in
to
everything. They want to overcharge us for the oil of the
Yes, they
olives.
do. Yes, they do.
And
Yes, they
then you
do.
call the flat a wing. It's not a. You count it
It's
as
a
a
wing
wing.
portion.
So they'll say 6 wings, and you have 6 parts of a wing. That'll be another conversation on
That's a whole nother. Write that down, Kimberly. The benefits of a whole wing, not two parts.
I want my
all
whole
my
wing.
protein, not just the sauce.
The
Okay.
benefits of a whole wing.
I want a whole wing, and I want it sauce, including the tips. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
What happened to the tips? I like
Yes. What happened to my tip?
Marketing, y'all. That's what happened. Marketing happened to your wing.
Oh boy, back to these oils. I wanted to ask you about something because one of my favorite oils that we did not discuss today is almond oil. Sweet almond oil.
Oh, so that's an oil that is in my products. That and grapeseed oil. I love almond oil because it's very, very light. That is an excellent oil for those who, again, deal with I don't want to say deal with, but they have lighter hair strands. It's you just can't take anything heavy, on your hair, weighing it down, hair is thinning and just, when I say almond oil is like the go-to, high in fatty acids as well. Very, very good for strengthening the hair and hair growth. Almond oil is an excellent source of vitamin E, helps to grow your hair, but it's very, very lightweight. So yes, I do have that in the oils. I have that in the products as well. That's like one of my go-to.
Use it on my hair, but my mom used to use it on her skin, and I just love the way it smells. I was going to say that to you about a couple comments because Jamaican black castor oil, I do not like the way it smells.
A lot of people don't, so that's why they have to mix in something. Yeah,
I bought some peppermint smell, so that's just a word to the wise. If you buy it, you might not like the smell, so I have the peppermint infused Jamaican black castor oil, so that's better. The almond olive oil smells like what Jergens lotion original scent smell like. I just love the way it smells. I have it's helpful, so I'm glad to know I can use on my hair if I want to fragrance. So,
and it's good for skin. It helps treat wrinkles, blemishes. It helps to even out the skin tone. Like almond oil is really, really good for skin, and it absorbs into your skin too. But it really, really helps to nourish and keep your skin supple and soft. So yeah, it's really good. And especially when you mix almond oil with olive oil, oh my gosh, it is the perfect facial oil. Seriously. So you get, two folds, when it comes to olive oil and sweet almond. Yeah. I love that oil.
On your face? Because my skin is so oily. I've never put oils on my face.
Yes, so there are so one of the, if you have oily skin, one of the best oils that you can use is actually on this list, jojoba oil. Very, very lightweight, and it's not going to leave your skin greasy. It's going to penetrate, and you will see no residue, no shine. You're not going to look all greasy. And again, it mimics the natural oil that's on your skin, on your scalp, on your skin as a whole. And remember, jojoba oil helps to balance that sebum. So if you have oily skin, Kimberly, that's that natural sebum we talked about. So not only is that secreted on the scalp, it's secreted on the skin as well. So when you put jojoba oil on your face, it helps to balance that. So you may see that once you start using jojoba oil on your skin should start to be a little less greasy and a little less oily because that jojoba is going to help balance that. That's a known fact. And that's why I say, a lot of these oils, and that's why we're coming on here doing this, guys, because sometimes we just randomly get oils because it's the hottest thing on social media. Understand the benefits, so that way you know when to, when not to. Use this oil for this condition, or use this oil to treat or to do this. A jojoba oil is one of the best oils for direct scalp and skin contact. Yes, it's wonderful for hair, but you really want that on skin, on scalp. So that's why we want to know the benefits. So when you know what's going on with your face, with your skin, you know which oil to reach for. Okay?
That's great. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, I think we can pick up some more coming next week. I think this was really good. I hope everyone appreciates what we heard today, because this right here is a very rich conversation. Would you say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but can it be a thing where some oils suit certain people better than other oils, or is this universal?
I would say I can't safely say that. It is universal. What matters is not necessarily the culture or your race. What matters is the condition. What condition is your hair and scalp in? What condition is your face in? Because guess what? The whole universe gets pimples. The whole universe can get flaky scalp. The whole universe can get alopecia, because alopecia doesn't discriminate. So it doesn't matter. What matters is the condition that you're dealing with or that you're facing, and what we're now using to treat it. And based on your condition, this person may be able to use more olive oil, coconut oil than this person, because this person has oily skin, this person has dry skin, this person has combination skin. So it really doesn't matter your background. And when I say culture, because we got to keep in mind, some cultures are warmer in climate. And climate. So those who live in the United States is going to be different than somebody living in Africa. So again, it's not that the oils or butters will work differently. You would just use them according to the climate that you live in. But how they work is universal. If any of that makes sense.
Right.
Makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tara and Kim, thank you so much for everything. And I want to thank all of you for joining in with us. Make sure you just comment, ask any question you need to ask. We're grateful for you being a part of this community. And we know that this is going to just help continue to enrich your life, help you feel better, help you feel good. And you can just get out there and feel confident that what you're doing is actually working and it's helping. I think that's the big deal, is that we want stuff to work around here, right? We want things to be helpful. Mm-hmm. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels here at FireCART. And we want you to tell somebody about what we're doing and continue to support. And we wish you well and the best. Tara, Kimberly, thank you so much.
Yes. I love you, Kimberly. I love you, Pastor Darryl.
We're chasing out.
Yes. Bye, Carl Queens. We'll see you next Monday.
Yes. And bring back my chicken wings. Y'all have a good day.
Bye, guys. Oh, my gosh.